Chapter 3. The KULET's new house is simply breathtaking. The girls could not believe their eyes. Their mother, who had all along trusted that the house would be tastefully built, was not disappointed. She had always trusted her husband to do the best for the family, and he never disappointed her for the 22 years of their marriage. She loved him and had a childlike dependence on him. She hoped that God would favor her with a son or two for his sake. Looking at the happiness on her daughters' faces, she hoped that this happiness will last. She is, however, aware that the relocation will not be easy for them, especially because of how harsh the environment is. Of more worry is the thought of what the OLE culture expects of the girls. This scares her and makes her wish she could shield and protect them. When they get inside the house, the girls move from one room to the next, curiously trying to get their orientation. They notice that the rooms were a replica of their former house in Nakuro. After dinner, the girls go to their bedroom, where Teo has to insist to Rizian to keep away a book that she is reading so that they can organize the room. They engage in a conversation in which they contrast OLE and Nakuro, with Teo observing that OLE is so quiet and tranquil. On her part, Rizian feels that the silence is oppressive and concluded that she would rather live in the noisiest place on earth than in a serene place where she is surrounded by a vagabond who would accost her with the intention of mutilating her sexuality. The thought of being forced to undergo the ritual really scares the two. Teo swears that it can only be done to her when she is dead. Rizian insists that there are chances that their father might be forced by his clansmen to embrace the archaic culture. She thus emphasized the need for Teo to convince their father to allow them to join the university soonest. That way, they would escape the ritual. Teo reassures her a promise to do it soonest. She goes ahead to soothe her like she always did. She had been the sole protector and comforter of Rizian, especially from her father, whose harshness and impatience towards Rizian she never understood. Surprisingly, their mother never did anything to protect them from the attacks. The girls noticed the unlike in Nakuro. There is no privacy in OLE since the home belonged to all clan members. They have to get used to uninvited guests who show up anytime, even as early as breakfast time. When they start mingling freely with people, they start learning some aspects of the OLE culture which they consider absurd and weird. The chapter ends with their father announcing that he has organized a homecoming ceremony.